Welcome to UNC Content, where the intent is to provide insightful discussions around spirituality, purpose, and self-improvement. These messages are for everyone out there that can relate and to help provide understanding to our purpose. In previous videos, I have provided a basic understanding of what the broken mindset could look like and some basic methodology and procedures in order to gain clarity. In today's video, I want to focus on one question. What is the one thing in life and throughout that process that you can't cheat? Now, family, let me get straight to the point in this video. The answer to this question is you cannot cheat self-improvement. Now, we all know people will continuously lie to themselves that they've done plenty of work to improve themselves and that their situation is only circumstantial. Self-improvement is a process where shortcuts most often do not work. It's all about consistent effort and genuine change. You can't cheat it because real growth requires facing challenges and extracting the learning lessons from them. The work also helps build character and skills that are required for sustained improvement and growth. Think of it like building muscle. You can't get stronger without actually doing the exercises. It's the exact same with your personal growth. You have to put in the time and effort to see real change. The real beauty is in the process and not the outcome. And for many of you, you'll understand that once you do the work to allow you to understand it. Self-improvement, the improvement of one's knowledge, status, or character by one's own efforts. Look, people are always trying to cheat self-improvement in various ways. People are always trying to look for quick fixes and shortcuts. Folks try trendy but unsustainable diets instead of adopting healthy eating habits. I was, for one of those until I decided to go vegetarian a few years back and put in the work. Hey, it's hard to maintain a certain weight. Some also think that they can copy another person's business success without understanding the underlying effort and the time invested from that person, thinking that the results that they will achieve should be achieved immediately. I for sure looked at someone else and thought, there's no way that they're better than me. And I not only can do what they do, but I can do it better. I know now that I was only looking at them from a surface level, however, and just not understanding the full steady grind that they had been on for years in order to get to that place. In today's society, it's almost set up to where people we rely too much on self-help books, seminars, social media videos, just like this one, expecting, dramatic changes that we're going to get influenced and inspired. And we're expecting changes without applying the principles of any of the stuff that has been learned through our daily lives. Essentially, cheating self-improvement means avoiding the necessary hard work and persistent it takes to truly grow and improve. Only you can ask yourself if your current methods are effective and if you believe in the traditional approach of hard work and dedication. Any video and any message I give is just to help your mind look at life differently than the way that you've looked at it before. We've all cut corners in life, and typically the results weren't what we expected when we did that. Throughout my life experience, I found that many people find the most value in the experience itself rather than the result. Meaning the process and duration of completing a task was far more valuable to the person rather than the outcome from it. When someone puts in the hard work for self-improvement, the benefits are substantial. However, they are varied. But one key benefit is a boost in self-esteem and confidence. Successfully meeting goals and overcoming challenges builds a sense of accomplishment and resilience. Facing and overcoming obstacles makes a person stronger and more adaptable to future challenges, as life will always provide them to us. Improved mental, physical, and spiritual health are other huge benefits, especially when the self-improvement activities involve balance of an overall healthier lifestyle, as these habits really tend to lend to stress reduction and clarity in our lives. In reality, this is also when people will often experience enhanced personal relationships, and we all know what it means to be in a solid relationship or to have solid interpersonal relationships with people. As we all grow and improve, we can relate better to others and often provide inspiration to those around us. There is also the pure joy of personal growth, the satisfaction of continuously learning and evolving as a person. This is what leads us all to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Everyone has different ways they can improve themselves. You decide, but you just need to do it. And you need to do it every single freaking day. The reason your life isn't where it needs to be is only because you haven't done this yet. I'll be the first to tell you, it took me to make several bad decisions through life and also to find ways to push that accountability elsewhere before I could see that it was my lack of growth that was causing my issues. I didn't have anybody to blame for my shortcomings other than my own short-sighted self. That's when I fully understood that the mindset of a person is broken when they can't see that they are the one responsible for the mistakes being made to cause their circumstances. Some quick facts on me. I am in a fulfilling marriage based on honor, duty, and respect towards maintaining a solid family structure under God's guidance. However, family, I've been married multiple times previous, and there are numerous reasons each ex could be to blame for the demise of the marriage. And I'm sure if I sat down and thought about it, I could lay out all the issues to justify how much of a victim I was. And for a period of time, I know I did do some of that, which is the reason that cycle continued in my life until it didn't. It was never them. It was always me. I lacked vision and understanding of my purpose long before I chose to put my exes in the position of being my wife. I had failed at making myself a husband long before the times I said I do. I led blindly. So how could we ever reach a destination? Where were we ever headed? But let me tell you what's also true is once I realized this, the only time I would ever point my finger is when I was standing in the mirror. And that's when I went through all the steps that I've been sharing with you on these videos. Healing is a process. Growth is a journey. And the outcome of that is life fulfillment. What I'm saying, though, family, is nothing new overall. However, if it's new for you, then this is a seed being planted. And if that seed has already been planted, then this is just some water on it because it's time for that damn seed to sprout. It's on you to look at yourself and not waste another minute thinking it is someone else's fault or any number of other excuses as to why you're not where you need to be. It's on you. And now it's time to set all those excuses aside as nobody cares to hear them other than you. And remember, as I've said before, trust tomorrow's results ultimately start today. So let's get to it. Family, I appreciate you tuning in. Please stay connected with Unc on all social media platforms for updates, behind the scene content, and discussions. These videos are only here to reinforce what our God wants for us. But as my pops would often say, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot force it to drink. As always, family, be blessed.